Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. I think I've been saying to you this year, especially when this year turned around, that anyone who is out there boasting to being a billionaire, I'm a billionaire, they are the same. That's the same mindset of people who did chattel slavery and who did colonialism. It's the same mindset. It's the same capitalistic mindset. You cannot work to become a billionaire. You can create machinery. You can create a system where it runs so nicely that it starts to take money. They're taking your money. Okay, they're taking your money to become a billionaire. It's not work. They're not working. No one can work to be a billionaire. Okay, it's impossible. So when you hear someone boasting, and then even some of you will say, oh, congratulations, that person is 100% aligned with capitalism and the kind of capitalism that had chattel slaves. 100%. Okay, so when I saw this video and it showed where me and Mottley's maid live, that's what happens when parents have children and they're dirt poor. Now you can see the situation you're in, and you can make sure that when you are in school, you pay attention to the lessons and the teacher, and you try your best to eat up whatever's in the book. You just try to accumulate knowledge even though you're poor, so that you can pull yourself out of it. I've seen it happen. You can pull yourself out of poverty because of the decisions that you are consciously making. You can make conscious decisions. No, this is not going to be my life. I don't want to be here. I want to be better than what my mom and my dad placed me in. I want to be in a different environment than what I was placed in by my mom and dad, because people bring kids in the worst of situations, and they can have all kinds of excuses why they do it. Okay, but you are where you are in life. I'm going to say it all the time. Don't tell me I'm repeating myself. You are where you are in life based on your decisions. If you know that you're poor and you have to build yourself up, you have to stay away from boyfriends. You have to stay away from getting pregnant. You have to focus. What area of this life can I go into where I can make money so I can save, buy a house, have a car, and travel here and there? You have to focus. And if you are not focused, you can pull up all the crutches in the world. Oh, it's my mom, it's my dad, it's my environment, it's all I know. All those are crutches that you can use. Okay, so me and Mottley living in Sandy Lane, me and Mottley's family living in Sandy Lane, and then being prominently like mentioned, oh, someone who cares. How can they allow their maid to live like that? Did they allow a maid to live like that? How many children? I hope when the interview is done, we hear how many children this person had. Are the children around to help, or did the children use the crutch of, it's my environment, it's all I know? We want to hear all that. It's not about Mia now. Mia's family asserted themselves and did whatever they needed to do to be whatever they needed to be. And I want to hear from this particular person that settled for this. All the decisions she made, all the kids she had, all of what she should have done but did not do. She should have done but did not do. Was school available to her? Were books available to her? Yes. We know that it's very hard to retain knowledge when you're hungry. We know that. But a mango, you can get some strength from eating a mango, drinking some coconut water. There are certain things in Barbados that are readily available, that if you just consume it, it will give you a burst of energy. Wild berries and all kinds of stuff things are available there in Barbados that you can survive, and you do survive. If you're having babies, that means you survived it. right? You turned around and you had babies. So when this interview is done, I want to hear how many babies this particular person who lives here, how many babies they produced, how many opportunities away from the Mottley family that could have been that weren't explored. Where else could they have gone? Couldn't they have made like sweet bread and sell? Couldn't they have made like something else on the side? They know how to cook and probably sell at the side of the house when they're not working for Mia's family. Was there nothing else they can do? Nothing. And if this is supposed to be a maid, someone that worked for Mia, that lives in this deplorable state, why did Mia turn her back on the person to this particular level? Could she have given that person, since she is the prime minister, and before she became the prime minister, she has been a member of parliament since you know when, could she have made sure that that person got a government house? Couldn't she have done that? So we can look at Mia and we can look at this person, and I'm going to say Mia did what she needed to do to be where she is. And I'm going to say that this person did what every decision this person made put them where they are. And I would like to know, if an interview is done, ask tough questions. Why are you here? Why didn't you get a government home? How many kids do you have? Where are your kids? And if you have kids, you had to have boyfriends. What quality of man did you pick? How did you pick? Who did you pick to be with? And where are they? And then you have to put the blame. Place the blame where it should be. And I'm always saying, you gotta love yourself. You gotta look after yourself. Okay? And if you love yourself, you don't live like this. If you love yourself, you're gonna want the best for yourself. If I were poor and I had to work for Mia, those people like that live like that, they're always throwing things out, or they have things that they don't want anymore. I would like say, well, can I have that, or can I have this, or whatever? Well, I don't think you would get it from Mia. To tell the truth, I don't think you would get anything much from Mia. Okay, just your paycheck. I would have to push off from that. I would have had to have pushed off from that. Every decision you make in life places you where you are. I'm sticking to that. Every decision you've made in life places you where you are. And anyone who is exceedingly rich, they are part and parcel of capitalism, colonialism, chattel slavery. They'll sell you down the river. Make a long story short, they'll sell you down the river. Even people who are not rich, but pretend to be rich and want to be rich and admire the rich, they'll sell you down the river. It's where you came from. It's where you came from. They'll sell you down the river. So please, whenever you look at these kind of things and somebody's talking about crying, tears from where? Tears from where? What kind of tears? The person who did the video used to rob people and kill some people or whatever. Tears from where? Come on now, let's be serious. Stop with all this pretending in Barbados and get on your feet. Get on your feet and do things for yourself. Do things for yourself. If you're gonna have a guy, he cannot be worse off than you. If you're gonna have a partner, they cannot be worse off than you are. You're already bad, and you could do bad all by yourself. In fact, it's better off when you're doing not so good. To take the time to supply yourself and to fortify yourself and to hone in skills and whatever. You need to be taking care of yourself. I am 100% in self-preservation. I'm 100% in self-love. I'm 100% for self-love. I'm 100% for wherever you want to be, you providing for yourself. I'm 100% for wherever you are, admitting you put yourself there. The decisions you've made put you where you are, okay? If you don't want to be a colonial master, You don't want to be filthy rich. You could have at least been well off, like, you know, middle class, or even above poverty level, a little lower than middle class. You don't have to live like this. You don't have to live like this to prove what? To prove what? That Mia Mottley was a bad boss? Is that why you live like this? In the end, is this why you live like this? So you can say, oh, I work for Mia Mottley. She was a bad boss. She was a poor employer. She was a bad boss. Is that why you live like this? Is this your story? Is this going to be your story that's going to be all over Facebook and forwarded all over social media? Mia Mottley should not have to like you. Mia Mottley should not have to like you. You have to love yourself. That's for you to do. That's for you to do. You have to love yourself and take care of yourself. Hug yourself. Look yourself in the mirror and say, I'm a good person. I'm an honorable person. I want to live a life of integrity. You have to do that for yourself. You have to do it for yourself. So I look forward to see the follow-up to this video. It's a separate, the video is something I did before I'm doing this. These are still shots. Yeah, I look forward to seeing an update on the video that was taken where Orphana Alleyne is going to be interviewed, and I want to hear all the roles that she turned, all the roles she should not have turned, all the decisions she have made. I want to hear it all. It's no sobbing story. It's no sob story. And it should not reflect on Mia. It does in a way though, because like I said, Mia could have made sure that this particular person got a government house. Okay? A government house. So you have to find out why that didn't happen. Why wasn't this person afforded a government house as she worked for Mia Mottley? Find out how long she worked for Mia Mottley. Is there mental illness involved? Everything needs to be known. Everything needs to be known, okay? But the bottom line is, wherever you are, your decisions, look back on your decisions. It put you there. Your decisions place you wherever you are in life. Okay? This is Sherry Veronica.